Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I got an email from a person I'll just call R. And it's a really interesting point of view. And I just want to read it out because I kind of support exactly what he says when it comes to working together. Hi, Scott. I write this letter in the hopes that you may be able to help unite whites and minorities in South Africa, because I fear unless that happens now, we will never get anywhere, and the ANC will continue to push us into the sea, as some have expressed in the past. And he goes on to say, please note that I don't mean to exclude or offend people like Big Daddy Liberty and the many other great people, but this article is about minorities. If minorities can unite, then we could engage with other like-minded people. At the moment, the ANC, EFF are laughing at whites because they cannot unite. We have the many groups in South Africa that have formed: Saitlanders, Boereligion, ULA, USAF, Cape Exit, and many more, of which I just can't remember their names now. But for some reason, they don't seem to want to work together. Do all these groups not realize just how powerful they would be if they united? If this happened, I can guarantee you nearly all whites would join, and you would have about 3 million whites standing side by side and unstoppable. Add to that King Cornelius and all the minority groups that identify with the white groups, and you have a force large enough to accomplish anything, and certainly to succeed from the ANC-run South Africa. Can people not see how this thing can be won if we all unite? Whites and minorities that have immigrated would also get 100% behind a united movement, and even if they don't come back to South Africa, would raise huge amounts of funds and garner support from conservatives worldwide. There's never been a better time in history for all these groups to unite, and this opportunity may be missed, and minorities will forevermore live under ANC-EFF rule. Please do not believe that the ANC will lose the next election, because they won't, and even if they come under 50%, they will form an alliance with the EFF and other left-wing communist groups. Please also don't live in a dream world that any minority political party will have any form of political power, because they won't. It's not going to happen. Please don't live in the hope that there will be a miracle and things will come right, because they won't, and that is a fact. Please do not listen to the wealthy whites in South Africa who write stupid articles claiming that the future under the ANC is positive because they are merely trying to protect their own wealth and have enough money to get on the first plane and live anywhere in the world if the shit hits the fan, and they're not going to take the ordinary person with them. Only listen to the ordinary minority group South African, the ones that are living the nightmare of crime, violence, murder, rape, corruption, triple B, double E, BEE, and hatred towards them. I personally know people that have been murdered. I personally know females that have been raped. I personally know old people that have been tied up, beaten, and tortured. And many of us personally know people that have lost their jobs or businesses due to the ANC's race politics. The South Africa that you once knew is gone, finished and klaar, and we need to face up to that. So it's time to put petty infighting behind us and unite. Someone should call a conference of all minority organizations and at least start the process. The organizations that attend will be seen as the heroes that truly care for their people. The organizations that refuse to attend must be seen for what they are, and that's little people wanting to be the big boss at all costs, even if it means their own people suffer. It's our choice now. Unite and win, or keep having petty quarrels and lose. It's that simple, but you will have to explain to your children in the near future why they lived in a South Africa where minorities are oppressed, racially abused, and thrown to the side like beggars. There are only 3 choices left now: emigrate, unite and succeed from South Africa, or lastly, suffer the consequences of your inaction and petty squabbling. And if anyone in your family, and more especially your children, suffer because of this choice, you, and only you, are to blame. If there is a true leader in South Africa, please stand up. Well, I've got to say, I pretty well agree with everything that this fellow says. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe.